right, got it.
Well, your mother and them heard this story many times. He decided he needed glasses. So he went down and he decided while he was there, a pair of prescription sunglasses too. So he got his glasses, and a day or two later, when he went out to start his car, he put his glasses on top of the car and opened the door and forgot them. And he drove away, and of course the glasses fell off. He looked all over, they couldn't find them. So Joe, we called her Joe, her name was Josephine, his wife, said, Jack, put your sunglasses on top of the car, and I'll get in the back seat, and I'll see where they fall out, and we'll look for them there. I said, no, you won't see them. Jack, don't worry, I'll see them. So Jack put his sunglasses on the car, and Josephine got in the back seat, and Jack drove away. And she said, there he goes, Jack. And the driver back ran over him. And that, if you think about it, is really funny. Jack said, I could have put a piece of wood there. I could have put anything in. And I got to put my sunglasses. And they never found the other one either.
Nice. That's funny.
The more you think about it, the funnier it is. Because he used to call her stupid. He said, I call her stupid. I put my sunglasses on top of it. And the guy in back ran over. And the more you think about that, the funnier it gets. I told you the story about Jack and Freddie up on the roof, and I told your mother this, I never told her this story. And they were painting a house. And the house was something like our house on 20th Street, but it had a sun floor. The second floor was not over the first floor. It was back and forth, you know what I'm saying? So I'm painting the bottom floor, windows downstairs, and Freddie and Jack were upstairs. And they always got on real good. They got on perfect. So all of a sudden I heard Jack say, oh, you son of a bitch. And I'm worried. I go, what's wrong with Freddie and Jack? I said, what's the matter, Jack? And he said, you know what he did? I said, what, Jack? Jack don't answer me. And what happened? Freddie dropped the fart, right? Okay. So a minute later, Jack comes climbing down the ladder with a stern look on his face. And I said, where you going, Jack? And I still don't know what happened. I thought something wrong. I said, where you going, Jack? He said, I'm going home. And I said, what are you going home for, Jack? And he said, you go home too because
Nice. That's funny.
he's gonna get even with Freddie for dropping a fart. But he shouldn't. You ever hear that story?
I don't think so.
Well, I tell it at parties, I never. But Jack was funny, but the more you think about that, he's going to show Freddie who is a champion.
And then he's got to drive him.
Yeah, he had to drive home.
He's standing and driving. He'd be hovering over him.
But Jack was a funny guy. But he had a serious look on his face, you know. And I'm still worried about what maybe something was wrong with him and Freddie. Because they were always good friends.
Right.
But then when he said, you go home too, he just shook himself.
What'd you say?
I just started. I was Freddie was having hysterics up on the roof.
Oh, I bet.
And I just started laughing. And I laugh for him now.
That's funny.
That is funny. The more you think about it, the funnier it gets. But Jack is going to tell Steve Freddie, who was the champion. Freddie dropped a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes things are funny in life. Did I ever tell you the story about Hans Jagendorf when we were surrounded in Bastogne?
Tell it.
I never told you that story. Well, like Hans Jagendorf was a professor in Austria, an Austrian Jew who spoke perfect English. And we're in the surrounded. We're getting killed every minute. You could die in a minute. And there was a German leader named Korzeny, who took German soldiers who spoke perfect English and he put them in American uniform and he set them behind our line. Now this actually happened. They created a habit. They set troops down the wrong line.
Intercepting information.
Yeah, right. And find out where we were. Many of a division to the Battle of the Bulge. They were posing as MPs, spoke perfect English. They sent them down the wrong line. It was murder. So when we got in Bastogne, we only had the 101st Airborne and Combat Command B, which I was in, with 1/3 of the division. We could have had more than one for these guys. Anyhow, in the vision of the night, the CCB had to send a message to the 101st Airborne. And the only guys they had was Hans Jagendorf and Su Hu, was a Chinese replacement. That was his name, Su Hu. So they sent out in the middle of the night. Now you remember everybody said, you could be a paratrooper, brave as hell, but you're scared because we're getting killed by them all the time. Everybody. All right. So Jagendorf and Su Hu approached 101st Airborne Division. And the paratrooper said, who's there? And the Chinese kid, Su. Paratrooper, Su Hu. The Chinese kid said, yeah. So the paratrooper didn't shoot. He marched them back to headquarters and they identified him. That's American soldiers. So they still had nobody else to send out. So they said, all right, Hans and Su, go out again. So Jagendorf said to Su Hu, now listen, Su Hu, if we get stopped again, don't say anything. So the Chinese kid said, all right. And a little later, another paratrooper said, who's there? And Jagendorf said, don't shoot, it's Hans. That is hilarious, because he could have been shot to death.
Yeah. That's an open invitation.
Yeah, don't shoot, it's Hans.
Yeah.
And every time we went back to the rear, somebody would come up to Hans, tell me that story about Bastogne. And he would tell it, and he would cry. Tears would come down his cheeks because it was so funny to him. And it was hilarious because he could have been shot because they're worried about Germans in American uniform.
Yeah.
And he said, don't shoot, it's Hans.
That's hilarious.
The more I still laugh about that 70 years later.
That's funny.
It was funny. It was absolute, it was hysterical. And every time, he had to retell that story 30 or 40 times. Every time we got back in the room, hey Hans, what was that story? And then he'd tell the story, and he would cry so much that
Did he ever go to the conventions?
no, he probably went back to Austria. I always looked for him because he was a professor in Austria. He was a private in this country. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. He had stature.
A statue in Austria, yeah. He was a professor. Very intelligent man. And like I say, he spoke perfect English, but with a German accent.
Right.
And they said, don't shoot, I'm Hans.
Yeah. So the paratrooper fighting the Nazis.
Well, the paratrooper was scared to death. He was just as scared as I was. I don't give a damn if it's a paratrooper or armored half-track trooper or tank trooper.
Right.
He's just as scared as I am. And he knows about these Germans and Americans. And he said, don't shoot, I'm Hans.
What did the paratrooper do?
Huh?
Did he ever say how he reacted?
Oh, nobody knows. Well, we never knew that. The paratrooper marched him back. I marched him back to CCB headquarters company, but they never sent him out again. Because the third paratrooper could have shot both of them.
Yeah.
Funny things happen. Funny things happen over there. We had a Sergeant Hepburn. The day if you're killed in the war, your wife will get $100,000. But in the second war, you got $10,000. But that was a lot of money. That was as much money as $100,000 a day. You had dime beers, lobster tail at Montagna's, 12-ounce lobster tail, $2.75. Today, at South African, which was the best lobster tail, today would cost you $30. So $2.75 was $30.
I think it's more than that for lobster tail.
It could be, yeah.
It's about
But I'm
45.
not talking about $10,000 in those days. So with 10-cent beers, it was a lot of money. You go out and get a steak dinner for 75 cents to a buck.
Gas was like 13 cents.
Huh?
Gas was like 13 cents.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember after the war, they had a war, gas was down to a quarter. But yeah, gas was 12, 13 cents. Anyhow, Sergeant Hepburn went all through the war. Like I said, we could have been killed anyway. And he got through the war, and then he got a letter from the government that said his health wasn't good enough for $10,000 insurance. He can only have $5,000. He went around and showed everybody the $10,000. I got through the war. And they tell me I can't have 10,000 insurance. Now that's stupid government politics, some clerk somewhere. But it was hilarious.
Yeah.
He lived through the war. We all did.
And then he told me he's not good enough to receive
He's
the
not
benefits.
good enough to have $10,000 worth of insurance.
But he's good enough to die.
Yeah, but he could only get 5,000.
Politicians at their finest.
Yeah, politicians. You know, the politicians in Washington, they're all lawyers, and they're all stupid. They're stupid.
Well, because their goal is to tie stuff up. Prolong.
Lawyers don't think the same as anybody else.
It's not, because that's not their purpose.
No,
That's not their objective.
that's right. They are stupid.
They're
The United
brilliant.
States
They're-
government is
They're
stupid.
smart idiots.
Anyway. we had a lot of funny things happen.
What'd you do tonight heading into the Ardennes attack?
The what?
When you were saying that the night before the Ardennes attack in Bastogne.
Oh, the attack of Bastogne?
Yeah.
Well, we were in the Battle of Sarbo-Del-Train, and that was a terrific one.
Right.
We lost a lot of it. In fact, the 3rd Tank Battalion was pretty well shot up. At CCA, CCB was the main force in the country. We were the ones who, CCA was always in back of it, and CCR was strictly the reserve. Anyhow, the 3rd Tank Battalion and the 25th Battalion were shot up very good. So when we pulled up, we stopped in from the Sarbo-Zone, terrific battle. But CCB and another infantry company division were not under Patton, which we were in Patton, but they were under Eisenhower. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, Eisenhower.
The 2 divisions Eisenhower was in control, not Patton, but Patton. Anyhow, he sent us up to from the Sarbo-Zone Triangle. That's the Battle of Metz.
No, the Fortress of Metz.
We tried to take Metz, but the Sarbo, the terrific battle. Anyhow, Eisenhower took the 10th Army and this other division was actually sent us up.
But you did take Metz.
Later, much later. Anyhow, we were going through Luxembourg in the middle of the night, we stopped. You can't put lights on, you can't drive at light, because you get bombed. And we stopped right in front of a high school. And someone made arrangements for us to go in and get a shower. That's the first shower I had in 3 months. You don't understand that part of it. There was nowhere to take the shower. But they couldn't have the whole division. So then another guy went 6 months without a shower. How does that go? That's part of the war you don't know. Well, anyhow, we went into Bastogne. And we were, the 3rd Tank Battalion couldn't do it. We might have had a couple. There was the 21st Tank Battalion and the 27th Battalion. They were shot up so bad. It was mostly the 34th Tank Battalion. And they were in command of Colonel Howard, who I didn't know at the time, but he came and said for a reunion. I was very good friend. Very. Because we were on cruises together. Anyhow, he was a good. Anyhow, and we held them off. You know the story finally. And we got reinforcements. And that was the end of it. We never had a shower for 3 months. And I lost in Bastogne. I lost a friend of mine, Hodgson Jordan, Cosby, Sherry. We were students in the University. From us in a tank. Bazooka had his tank and blew his head off. Joe Bice was the commander of the tank. He had the lower part of his leg going off. Joe Bice became a friend of mine after the war. Their mother knew him well. He spent 5 months in the hospital. This is a war that nobody knows. He was burnt. He blew the lower part of his head off. you were a kid, you'd ever take a small firecracker and didn't so break it in half. The fuse.
Right,
You
yeah.
take one 3-inch shell and set it on fire. It's like a blowtorch. Take 10 3-inch shells and go by which the head of the took about 4.5 foot wide. It was a blowtorch. And it was burnt from head to foot. I think he lost his balls. He was burnt up to his face. It took him 5 years to put thin skin. And you never see that in the war movie. They're all dying heroes, right?
Right.
They're not heroes. It's unreal. And nobody, I never told you this story. I never tell anybody because war. People. Joe Bites was hit in a blowtorch, like in a blowtorch, but was maybe a foot and a half wide. He got burned on his leg. I think he lost his balls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was burned up to his nose. The flame went up his nose. I don't know why his nose was dying. But he spent 5 years there. And he became, after we met again later on our conventions, that we used to have conventions all the time. That's how I met Joe. And he would tell us the story, but he wouldn't tell you the story.
Well, because I don't deserve to hear the story.
Because you wouldn't understand.
I don't have the right to hear it.
Stuff is from.
It's just a level. It's a level of you don't have the right to hear it.
No, right, and you don't want to hear. Stuff he's from. He was a little Jewish kid from New York. He was so fun. And we made Stuffy and I. We made arrangements. He was a smart kid. And when we heard about, I was supposed to go to those officer training school, but they come up with this ASTP, so I said I should go to University of Georgia for a year and a half and get a commission. Who wouldn't take out, right? So Stuffy came up. Anyhow, we found out they're closing the 10th Army Division. I mean, the University of Georgia at the 9th. So all I ever got was 2 years college credits. I never got a year. I never got a year. Anyhow, we went down and joined the Air Force. And I was supposed to be a pilot training. But they decided later they didn't need anymore. They sent us to the 10th Army. So that's all. But Hubby, where I'm from, he was a veteran of Joe Bites' guy, the one I just told about 5 years. And the Panzer hit him right alongside the service. The Panzer were burned through 6 inches. We only had 2 inches. Anyhow, blew his head in. You don't want to hear that story either. Blew his head in. And he was a great guy. But, like I said, Hosley was blown to pieces. The Sherry was blown up. And they were good friends of mine. They were roommates of mine. I'm telling Army stories I never told anyone. I must be getting old. But nobody knows what really war is. No soldier tells stories. No soldier tells stories. Well, this is very good. Is that the same beer you got again?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I enjoy myself great today.
So am I.
I really like this. And I'm not loaded. I'm getting talkative, which I've never done. But I'm not going to tell you any more.
I like listening to them.
I know.
They're not.
I'll tell you the funny story. I'll tell you the Hans Jagan story.
But I understand. It's a level. It's a level of respect. I don't have that right to hear it.
I remember they sent Hansi back to protect us one time. And after all these years, this I do remember, I don't forget the name of the kid. Holly said, he said, it's a funny feeling before you know there's a guy down there, couple hundred yards from you, who's trying to kill you. Oh, put that in your mind. And he went to. He kissed me, married, right before we went overseas. So a very nice girl.
The one story that you told me before last time when we went out, the one about when you were marching down the road and you saw the mother and the child. That was sad. We talked about that. We had gone down this road, and when we came to the town, we took the town, and we pulled our half track into a garage. Now the garage in Belgium wasn't a wooden garage like we have in this country. They made the garages out of stone. And we pulled our half track into the garage, that if a shell hit it, it would explode on the stone, not in our half track. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's brick, solid brick they are. That's how they didn't have wood, they had stone. Anyhow, we pulled our half track into the garage. Well, I tell this because it wasn't a terrible one. I told this to Valerie too. Pulled our half track into the garage. And this woman and a little boy was laying there. She had her arm around the child, and the child had his arm around her. Somebody put him there. To this day, I don't know whether we killed them or the Germans. Probably the Germans. But I know that our head track didn't kill because we didn't fire them. And that's something that I remember, that one young woman and that little boy. Yeah, after all these years, I remember that story. That's one of the things that happen in the world. Women and children do this. You're showing a town, you don't know what you're showing. And when we were in Belgium or France, the Germans used to shell the town. But when we finally got to Germany, we were safe if we pulled in the town. Because the Germans were not going to shell those things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Once we got to Germany, we felt relieved. If we took a town, we'd go in a town. We went into one town one time, and it was a great big mansion, the wealthiest man in town. So 2 or 3 from into his family. And we never took any of his food or anything. When I was in that town, I found a metal box of cigars. That's the last time I ever saw it. With a whole box of about 25 cigars. And I was shooting.
You were in your glory, Dad.
Oh! And I remember one time, and this big German was standing out watching the GIs. Anything the GIs want, the whiskey was, they wouldn't rob us, food or anything. But anything the Germans wanted, anything we wanted, we would take that was useful.
Right.
To make it easier. I'm coming out of his house carrying this big box of cigarettes. And he knew what I was carrying. And he had a side zip on his face. And I walked right there. And I had cigars for a while. Talk about loot. American sons and soldiers looted as much as the German soldiers or anybody's soldiers. If you saw something you could use to make it easier for you, you're going to take it.
Just like they took they took a lot of Hitler's not merchandise, but his stuff that he had in his house after they conquered his.
So if American soldiers was there, and if he saw a pillow that's going to make it easier to sleep, he would take the pillow.
Right.
If he could carry the mattress, he'd take the mattress.
Right.
If it was a bottle of beer, a bottle of whiskey, oh, that's gore. That's gore. Right. When we took a town, especially a German town, not a French town so much, but a German town, the first thing we all went to was the bar, and we cleaned it out.
I'm sure you did.
But when we were in Bastogne, I don't know why I'm talking so much, but I'm talking. And the Germans, this guy had a house of liquor, a lot of brandy stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. And he had a small liquor, and he put a stone wall around it. So the Germans never found it, because the Germans never would have taken it. Anyhow, when we were in Bastogne, one of the shells hit this house, knocked the wall down, and the brandy was open. And I went down and had several bottles. So one time this lieutenant in OSS, that's the CIA today, Leonard Mars, I think. Anyhow, he said, Kennedy, you know where the brandy is? I said, yes, sir. And he said, will you show me? I said, certainly. I figured I was going to get a couple of bottles myself. Anyhow, we went down to this, where this was only like 50 yards from where I was. And there's a colonel. He's taking the names of anybody stealing this whiskey. And this colonel said, that's very good, Jerry. He said, I'm from the OSS. Like I say, Officer Strategic Service. That's the CIA.
The what was the CIA today?
OSS, Officer Strategic Service. He was lieutenant officer.
And then they changed to the CIA?
Later. And the colonels are guarding the liquor. Nobody's going to. Colonel, I'm glad you're here, sir. I'm here to file a report of people stealing this liquor. This guy's the biggest bullshitter that ever lived. He's going to steal a liquor. But he couldn't take it. The colonel there.
He was caught there, so he had to come up with something.
Yeah, so he's interviewing the colonel, writing him down, making sure he stays in school.
That's funny.
That was in Bastogne.
Hey, if
The
you're not
guy-
cheating, you're not trying.
The guy hid his liquor from the Germans, and the Germans never found it. So the German shell blew the side off it, and we found it. That's one of the stories I remember.
That's funny.
And if you think about it, it is fun. Because this organ book, I think his name was Norris, but it's been 7 years. But we're going down there, we're going to clean the place out. And it's an airborne tunnel.
That's funny.
It is.
But he got caught, so he's like, I'm here to.
Yeah,
quick thinking, though. He's quick on his feet.
He's interviewing the colonel and making sure the colonel stays here to save the drainage. I guess the United States government. When we were in Normandy, it was September, but late September. The winter was terrible and it was cold all the place. So we used to chop down trees to keep warm. And the government issued orders, no more trees to be shot down because they had to pay for the trees to the farmers.
Oh, so they paid. It was already negotiated they were going to rebuild.
Yeah, they were going to pay for farmers who lost the trees.
Right. Well, they're rebuilding. Which means in order to do that, you have to pre-negotiate that. So everything is pre-planned before you act. Which means that everything that happens is already. It's already known.
Now, that was the law. Now, what we did with the law told the United States government to stick the law up your ass. If I'm cold, I'm going to put that.
Absolutely. You're going to put me here, and you're going to tell you come over here.
He's
stop me from cutting these trees down.
And I'm here freezing.
Yeah. You want me to not cut trees down? You come here and stop me from cutting trees down.
Yeah, we cut trees down. Because never come pay for it.
Well, good.
But we cut them down. When I'm cold, I'm going to cut down.
Absolutely.
But the government politicians have always been there. They're stupid.
Well, because they're not. This country, you need statesmen. We don't have statesmen. We have politicians.
Lawyer politicians.
Right. We need statesmen. We're all liberal bastards. But that's what they are. They're politicians. They're not statesmen.
After the war, these politicians. Now listen, I'm a soldier in Camp Gordon and overseas, and I've seen a pretty girl at a distance for maybe a year. Just understand that of a man. Now they passed a law that we are not to talk to any German prisoners, or people, or girls. Right? They passed the law, come down. You don't do anything with young people. About an hour or two after we got that message, right down the water, stay with the German. I saw a German talking to a young girl.
You saw what?
The colonel.
Oh, Colonel.
And I figured, what the hell's he doing?
Yeah.
And not too long later, I met a girl who became my very good friend for a long time. Very nice. Nobody in the army paid attention to these politics.
Right. Doesn't make
You haven't seen a girl for a year? And a girl comes up and starts talking to you, you're not going to talk to her.
Yeah, right.
But these politicians are so stupid, they do this.
It's because they don't think logically.
They don't.
They think
Oh, they think, let's do this and we'll do it.
right.
And
Yeah,
they'll do it.
but they don't look at what the core principles and what the natural essence of anything is.
Right.
They look at
And like I say, the first guy I saw talking to her, German, was a colonel.
right.
I'd really like some of it to do it. I can do it.
Absolutely. Just don't get caught.
No, that was never enforced.
Force, right?
They can't be, a law that can't be enforced can never be.
Well, right. You can push somebody, but you can't control them forever. You can bully somebody,
That's exactly.
but you're not gonna control them forever.
No, you're not going to control them.
Absolutely. But people
But
today
that
are
was,
so
that
fucking
was the
stupid.
dumbest law that was ever passed. Human nature is human nature.
Right, absolutely.
And these girls, there were so many men, all the men were in the Gemini. And you take a young girl that hasn't seen a man for maybe 2 or 3 years or more, an American soldier walks out, what are they going to do?
I guess they were worried about trading information and all that, but
But
you're not going to be able to control that.
If you're a young girl and you haven't seen a young man for 3 years, and an American soldier walks up to you, you're going to talk to him. But these stupid politicians said they're not going. You're not going.
Yeah, meanwhile, they're with every girl they can see.
American soldier. Well, the American soldier, like I said, when we were staying in Camp Gordon, USO had dances, and the girls would show up for dances. Now, I danced with a type of guy on the show. I danced with a girl. If I took 3 steps, there's another guy tapping on my shoulder. I never got a dance with a girl. You don't know what I'm saying. There would be maybe 20 beautiful girls. Kind of like this 100 U.S. soldiers.
Right. So yeah.
So a guy, you're dancing with a girl. You take 3 steps, I tap on your shoulder. Get out of here. I'm going to dance.
And then you take
And if I took 3 steps,
yeah, somebody else.
another guy.
Right.
There were hundreds of soldiers
Right.
for every girl.
Yeah.
And we never got to do. You never got to meet them.
Right.
We against U.S. laws. You would never travel the soldiers to protect the girls. Nothing wrong with that. But I never had one dance with a girl.
Full dance or
Huh?
full dance?
Yeah, whole dance. Never.
Right.
I got 3 or 4 stamps. I met with the law, you had to get out. When that guy come in, 3 or 4 steps, he had to get out. I went to the U.S. for maybe 2 or 3 times. I think, what am I, stupid? You get
Yeah, it's not worth it.
So I'm talking.
You're gonna be busting your ass for 2
That
seconds.
wall here with a girl. I was lucky.
Yeah.
And the girls were all great girls, but that's one of the part of the war. Now, nobody knows what war was.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, right?
Yep, you're okay.
You done or you want another one?
You want another one? No, I'll probably be done after this.
You can have another one if you want to.
Yeah, but now I gotta drive. I'll still chill and hang out, but I'm not gonna have another beer.
Huh?
I'll still hang out, but I mean, I'm not gonna have another beer.
Well, you want to hang out at my place because you don't like.
Anything else for you today?
You don't like the smell of my cigar. And I only had half a cigar today.
Oh yeah.
And
So you smell like roses then?
Oh yeah. Only a half a cigar. But see, I was waiting. I don't know what time you were coming. I know you're coming out.
I thought I was.
I don't give a shit. I had a good time. I just thought we were going early. So I didn't have breakfast or lunch or nothing.
Oh, well, why didn't you call me earlier?
Well, I didn't know. But I don't care. Sean, this has been a great day. Thank you very much. And when you come up to Diamond Alley to Claire's the next time, I'm going to take you to Diamond Alley. I think. Well, I'll be getting more money next week. And maybe I can help you with a couple.
That's it.
Because I gave you what I'm going to need, right?